Ladies and gents, boys and girls, we are coming at you. We forgot to do our high fives, but
Sorry,
whatever.
I got myself.
Yeah, people don't see that. We're coming at you live. We got another 2-man and 1-man on Zoom here, who you will hear from in a second. This is episode 20 of the Scramble podcast. Fellas, how we doing?
I'm great.
Yeah,
I couldn't be happier.
great. Yeah.
I couldn't be happier for my man. I don't really...
Tone.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Tony. Top 10 Tony. He gets it done. Tim, how you doing, man? Tell us about what you're up to.
Listen, I am in the great state of Vermont.
Which we talked about.
I did crash early in our podcast history, but I will say...
It's pretty nice up there.
There's nothing here.
But it's pretty nice.
They got Ben and Jerry's.
It's nice, but there's nothing here. It's all mountains. It's just hills, which is cool.
And are you in Burlington itself?
I'm in Burlington, so this is like a town. But if you venture half a mile outside of this town, you're in just nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
but it is not. No, it is really nice.
So you're battling adversity. You know, you got work. You have to make money.
I need to make money if I'm going to keep losing units out the wazoo, right? And not even like sniffing winning bets. So I have to do this to provide for myself.
We're looking up some food for you to eat right now.
There's a place that Tori took me
that she
to.
loves.
Yeah.
I've been there too.
I can't think of the friggin' name of it.
Oh, she would know.
I'll be straight up honest. I ordered room service, and this is not a room service.
Oh, yeah,
off.
Tim, the wood paneling behind you makes me a little bit suspicious.
They were like, "Are you sure?" They were like, "You want room service?" I don't think it's something that people do, but that's okay.
Go follow our social media, you guys. It's another fun week because Hurricane Henri, which was, by the way, a fraud, up here at least, it delayed us because we were going to record on Monday for the first time for you, but now we couldn't because the tournament was still going on by the time we would record. So we get delayed another day, and we are here. So, and after this, we are doing an interview, which you guys will see dropped in the next few weeks. Just in those sort of layoff weeks between East Lake and the Ryder Cup, which now is a little shaken up now with another Tony win because these Americans
locked into 6.
These Americans keep winning, and the team's looking good here. But why don't you tell us about what we're doing this week?
All right, we're gonna talk about my man's win. We'll get into that in more detail. I don't want to get too crazy right now. We'll just forget about this next segment here. We don't even talk about it. We'll give an update on Patrick Reed and some other injuries in the golf world and the little Solheim Cup action. Then we're going to dive into Caves Valley Golf Course and the BMW Championship, the second leg of the PGA Tour playoff. And then we're going to talk about some guys we like, some high school crushes that we had.
That's right. Welcome to the Surf and Turf Golf Course of Coast recap, Tim, presented by Surf and Turf Golf. Top 10 Tony. He gets it done. He gets the monkey off his back at the Northern Trust, beats Cam Smith.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So he won on a Monday.
I mean,
yeah,
no monkey off the back.
Oh,
right? Like
you're still trying to curse him.
Oh, you're saying he still can't win.
I'm not cursing him. There is a curse on him that we're aware of.
Yeah,
we talked about this. If you just didn't tell Tony it was Sunday,
he would win.
Yeah, and look what happened.
We just got to start delaying these events.
Yeah.
He's going to win every Monday tournament. He's undefeated on Mondays.
See, many people on the internet were saying that he didn't win. Cam Smith lost.
That's the other thing.
It's true.
He didn't have to do much to win that hole.
Cam Smith had that coming to him. Cam Smith, that was karma. Because the only reason he won the Zurich Classic was because Louis did that. And the golf god said, hey, listen, you didn't deserve that one, so you don't get this one.
This one's coming back.
Yeah. It was Tony's time. It was Tony's time.
I mean, and Cam Smith's OB. We'll talk about Cam Smith as a whole, who was actually awesome this week, really. But that tee shot,
60.
It could have been 58. That tee shot was legit, like not even close, like just blocked outright, like over the water the whole time.
Okay, we're just going to talk about this now. Did you watch the video of him swinging?
No.
I thought it was a practice swing because he didn't swing like hard. Like he didn't look like a normal swing. He just kind of like went real gentle with it. And I was like, that didn't look right.
Do you think maybe he didn't mean to hit it?
I don't know. It looked off. Everything looked off with it.
I mean, Tony holds off John Rahm, who is the best player on the planet, and defeats the best field that we have seen in a decade. So, Tim, I know you're wondering. It's been 1,975 days.
Best field ever.
Best field ever.
Not major.
Yeah.
Not even just a decade.
143 starts. He had 40 top 10s, 9 runner-ups, and 1 million top 20s, and even more cuts made. Many people, including one of our co-hosts, are saying he still can't close, although many people on the internet are saying he did it.
And I'd like to say I really like Tony Finaus, but I think we're letting him off the hook a little bit easy there. That's all I'm saying.
So according to one of the more popular data golf tools they have, like how every sport has like a win probability thing as things are going on, Tony's performance since he won that Puerto Rico Open says he should have won about 4 times by now.
As he should have.
And if you count, his Sunday performances bring that down to 2.6 times.
Ugh, that's so sad.
Yeah, that's tough. But he gets, Hurricane Henri pushes the round for him. Closing hole in regulation, I will say this, was awesome.
Yeah.
Up and down from the bunker, a stone's 6.5, 7-footer.
Wanna know why?
Why?
Kobe's birthday. And he's a huge Kobe fan. Remember the Waste Management? He was rocking the Kobe jersey?
That's right.
Black.
That's right.
He had Mamba mentality. He was like, this is mine.
I actually do think that Tony is he has that in him.
I
think he's
1,000% has it. He's a Stones guy.
There's just something about the day of Sunday.
Yeah, but Kobe won a lot, yeah.
Kobe also has the most misses in NBA history.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean.
Smoke on that.
Yeah, it's just.
It's true.
The greatest putt he'll ever hit probably to this point. I mean, the guy's made enough money, but now he gets to be, in the winner's circle. Did you see what his wife and kids were doing after he won? They put up Instagram stories being like, we're going to Target.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw his wife, picked up their son, and, he got in the car. She's like, you ready for anxiety? And the kid was like, what?
Oh, man, that was awesome. He says, he had a 30 on the back 9. He had a 3-foot eagle tap in to go along with 3 other birdies.
That eagle was monstrous.
I mean, you got to give him credit. He put himself into contention. He says this, all I know is I'm a lot different player than I was back then, referring to his first win. I'm a lot better player, and I feel like it's been a long time coming, but I also feel like you have to earn everything out here. Nothing's given to you, and I was able to earn this win. Hopefully the future continues to be bright. I'm playing some great golf. We've got 2 big tournaments in front of me, so I'm going to keep enjoying this one. I'm playing great golf. I feel like I can go on a run. Why not continue it?
Love that.
Not only did he just win, he's also like, I'm buzzing now. You guys are fucked.
Yeah. He's very confident and he's very humble. He didn't everything he put up on social media was just about look, stick to it.
Yeah.
You're going to inspire people. I'm like, okay, look at this guy.
Did you see the video of him? They're taking his picture in front of the trophy with a bunch of staff, and Steve Stricker calls him and he just answers.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
All those pictures.
And he's on the team now, so he's got to answer Captain Strick.
Yeah, exactly.
Cam Smith.
I wouldn't want to play against him.
Oh, I wouldn't want to. Heavens no. I mean, especially his greens, his fairways in regulation were bananas all week. The guy, he's dialed in, and like you just said pre-show, man, he's got a 4th, a 5th, a 4th at BMW.
At the BMW Championship. He loves this tournament.
So we'll see. Last note on Cam Smith, he had a 60 on Saturday that could have been a 59 or a 58.
Yeah.
And he missed some putts. He's made $15 million in his career, Cam Smith. He's now sitting in 5th for the FedEx Cup. He could make $15 million in 1 week at Eastlake.
It's crazy what that one tournament did to the entire leaderboard. What Tony came from the top rope and just catapulted to first.
Yeah.
There's no reason that anyone should be ahead of John Rahm on this list this year.
No. And speaking of John Rahm, he's another guy. Can't close 54-hole leads, Tim. It's a curse.
It is a curse.
That's so hard.
Although they iced him, though.
Things in sports. Closing a 54-hole lead in golf.
You want to be in second or third. You want to be in third, I think.
Yeah. You do want to be in third.
You don't want to be the guy in second.
That's what it's been. No, second kind of always.
It's harder than that in professional sports. Throwing a perfect game, obviously, is probably the hardest thing in professional sports.
Oh, geez. Coming in to close a World Series game.
Completing every pass in an NFL game.
A game-winning drive. To play all day knowing you're already winning and to win is, I think, probably up there with you're down and you have to get a game-winning drive going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably true.
I don't know. I mean, he led the field in strokes gained tee to green all 4 days and still didn't win. That's how hard it is.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he says, I did what I had to do, tee to green, quote, to Amanda Balionis afterwards. It's like, yeah, you sure did, man. The last 5 holes sort of do him in. He squanders the lead. Bad bogey on 14. And then he doesn't even birdie that 330-yard par 4, 15th.
He didn't have it.
Everybody
he wasn't even
was
upset.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in second.
Oh, I know, but he was just like, I played good golf. I just didn't, whatever. He was like super excited for Tony.
This is what he was putting like me out there. He made 15 out of 18 putts from 3 feet or less and did not make any putts longer than 5 feet.
Yeah.
As a professional, maybe hit a 6-footer.
I know it's kind of funny. Many would say it's hard to get birdies like that, but for him, it's like not.
Yeah.
For him, he throws darts at the hole.
That's true. The next guy we'll talk about here is our guy Jordan. We were very high on him. And Tim, I don't know what you got on him this week.
I mean, for the sake of like growing the game of golf or like an entertainment standpoint, he should be on every featured group for the rest of his life. Because watching him play a golf round is more entertaining than watching anybody else.
Yeah.
Even when he sucks?
Yeah.
Even when he sucks. It's because it's like, how is this guy sucking so bad? What was he, 8 over on Sunday?
Yeah,
that'd be fun to watch.
79.
He was super close to an 80.
Made a good birdie on 17, I think.
How do you shoot close to the course record on, was it Friday?
He tied
Saturday.
the course record.
No, Friday. Sorry, yeah, tied it. 62.
And then 2 days later, I mean, you're shooting it over. It's nuts.
I mean, here are the things working against him that day. Saturday, he did not look good. So, like, Saturday, shooting even par 72, I said to myself, that wasn't good.
No.
Yeah. So I knew then the day to think about it was not going to be good
And not
for
be
him.
able to practice.
Yeah, can't do anything. Sitting in a hotel. I knew the second they delayed this after he played poorly on Saturday on moving day, didn't make any moves. I said, this is going to be horrific. And then he was the first one off.
Yeah. It was
the problem, too, is like a lot of this resurgence he's had this last year is because he's been putting the ball in play off the tee, which has always been a struggle for him. The last 3 tournaments, it's been bad.
It's been bad.
I love him, but I don't have any confidence in betting him going forward for the rest of the playoffs.
I don't think I do either, which sucks to say. He makes back-to-back eagles in round 2 and then back-to-back triple bogeys in round 4, and that is the only player in the last 20 seasons to do that.
I saw that stat. That's awesome.
I mean, going 7-7 is like us.
It
Like,
literally is. Quite literally.
That's crazy.
We'll talk about who's made some moves here, who had a great tournament, but we got to give it to Cam's guy, Eric Van Rooyen.
Yeah.
EVR.
Tim played him.
Tim played him, I think. Great week. Solo 7th.
He's been on a little hot streak.
The only thing that he was kind of playing a little defensive Sunday, shot 72, but he goes from 76 to 45th, and we'll see him this week.
Yeah. He needs another big move, though. He wants to make the next tournament.
He can game it, man. I love his style, too. I know you guys hate on the joggers, but I think the joggers are a nice look. Alex Noren, Tom Hoagie get themselves into the top finish. And Tom Hoagie was like in like third and second.
What's up with this
Sunday.
guy?
I don't know. Who
is this guy?
I can't put a finger on him. He comes up in stats of being really good some weeks, and then he's in like the very, very bottom of the stats that we run. I can't get a read on.
Alex Noren are just impossible. Alex Noren is also just impossible because he'll be terrible and then he'll just go nuclear.
Yeah,
there's no in between.
Then he's in a final group. Yeah. Keith Mitchell finishes T8 at minus 13, goes from outside of 100 to 63, and he's in.
I like that.
Had him on the guys I like list and didn't have a single dollar on him.
Oh, come on, Tim.
That was tough.
HV3 and Harry Higgs finished T11 and T16. Now they're in the top 70. We'll see them. I mean, Harry Varner, Thursday, Friday, he was gaming.
Hot. Yeah, he was playing very well. Harry Higgs, the past 2 tournaments, is 2 top 16s.
And he is the highest rated scrambling player on tour right now.
Love that.
And then Phil is the last man in, which I think is kind of funny. He somehow squeaks in.
He better not make the Ryder Cup.
This is why it's funny. Like, he's still kind of playing okay, even though he stunk for like 2 months.
But like, no, there's so many better people.
Captain's pick?
No shot.
You think no shot?
They pick Phil, I riot.
Yeah, I would riot too. It'd be ridiculous. Scotty Scheffler should be picked.
Yeah, I think Scotty would be the next
Can't
one.
lay.
He's already in. He's already DB. I don't know.
I would take Daniel Berger over
Phil
all day.
Phil's
all day
Phil's a competition guy, man.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, guys who missed out on the top 70 that we will not see for the remainder of the playoffs: Bubba Watson, Matty Fitz, Tyrrell Hatton, Jason Day, and Matt Wolf. It's just some big ones.
Tyrrell Hatton and Matty Fitz.
Better this year.
Tyrrell Hatton, Matty Fitz. I'm glad to see go. I don't want to try to figure them out anymore. Just let them.
Tyrrell Hatton might have been the most overhyped guy in my head every single week. I'm like, this guy's nasty. I gotta bet on him.
Bad this whole year.
I don't know. It sucks not seeing Jason Day. Great dude. We like him. Matt Wolf. Tough season for him, but obviously the mental health struggles, which is fine. But Bubba, I thought, was playing pretty good towards the end.
Not enough. Enough complete year.
Well, remember he had that absolute collapse at the Travelers.
That cost him.
Oh my god.
That cost him big time.
Yeah. So that'll wrap it up for our week at Liberty National. I mean, shout out to the guys that worked at the course for getting it to be even playable. I mean, it was a pool.
Squeegee Masters.
I was just gonna say, watching
Very
people
satisfying.
squeegee off a golf course was mind blowing. Did not know that was even
It's very satisfying for me to watch them all in a line when they go,
You know that Instagram account, If You High?
Yes.
It would be perfect for that. I don't know if it's on that yet.
just guys.
I'd also like more events at Liberty National. I like that layout. I liked how it played.
I actually have something to say to that. A playoff event should not be won at -20.
Absolutely not. That's my one.
So
gripe.
that could be another course, but not in the playoffs. Get it out of the
Why not?
playoffs. We don't. I don't want a birdie fest. It's the playoffs.
And I want it to be tight.
It's the playoffs. Talking about the playoffs.
Playoff.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You want like an easy course that anyone can get hot on. I guess maybe that
And I
makes
like
sense.
that. This course, this coming this week, we don't know. This is wild that they're doing this, but East Lake's hard, so that'll be good.
Yeah, and they only get to have 30 guys.
There's only 30
play.
guys in it.
Yeah.
Top 20 bets that week are gonna be nice.
They probably won't even offer
They
them.
definitely won't offer them.
I'll take top 30 bets all
Yeah.
day. I hope DraftKings still has them that week.
Oh my god! All right. I mean, we don't talk about it a lot. You guys see it on social media at this point. Like, not a great week for gambling. And I don't think, and I'll say this, it wasn't just us. A lot of the guys I follow and keep tabs of, they all also had terrible weeks.
Yeah, like Rick's big guy was Rory.
Well, we jinxed ourselves.
Okay.
We have a curse on us.
Say it. You guys go.
We have a curse.
So
we've been cursed.
Directly after we put out that post about being up a bazillion units on the year, we've all gotten crushed.
Water finds its level.
I mean,
Especially when
it's
you have a
bad.
gypsy cursing you with it.
I mean,
It's
I don't.
been-
Someone out there, some listener out there, followed the wrong bets that we've had out only, and he's cursed us. I don't know who you are.
Show yourself.
Yeah, reveal yourself.
It was not good. I'll say this. My jacket was Paul Casey, and he was on the cusp the whole time. Didn't have it this week, and I was so high on him. He let me down.
Listen, this is how I know I'm cursed. I finished down a little over 8 units. I had a plus 800 top 20 bet. He's top 20 all day Monday until the final 3 holes. He gets to a T21. Okay, literally one spot away from like making me even on the week. My jacket pick was Hideki Matsuyama, top 40. Guess where he finished?
T44.
T41.
T41.
Because this game is just, it was taunting. It was like a taunting leaderboard to look at. I'm like, every bet you could be one spot behind that. Cursed.
I mean, I stunk too. I had I was looking good until Sunday, but
We all were.
We all were.
We were all like going to be plus 10 units, and then Monday happened.
Brooksy stunk. Victor Hovland broke his fucking putter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was not
Like,
good.
It was so stupid.
The more we talk about this, the more I'm convinced that we're cursed. Are you listening to this?
Oh, I'm listening.
It sounds like we've been cursed.
You delve in curses. You give them out.
I can't take them back.
Right. But what I'm saying is
So like the curse I put on you, that's why I know. That's why I know that we're cursed. I could feel it.
So I'm blaming you at the end of the day.
I think
I think no.
Who's got our fucking the doll? Who's just stabbing my
voodoo
doll?
doll?
Who, yeah.
Only one of us has
Someone's
wood, creepy wood paneling behind us in some sort of dungeon.
Stuck in Vermont. Yeah, man, I don't know.
He's at the Shining Hotel up there.
But look, on this season, this is what we got. We got 2 weeks to right the ship, and then we get a little break, and then we're gonna smash the United States of America in the Ryder Cup.
I mean, look, it took you guys 19 weeks to have a bad week as a
Collectively,
show.
yeah.
Collectively.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
So does our year-end stats end after the playoffs or after the Ryder Cup?
I guess that's up to us, but I would say, well, we bet on the 11th.
After the playoffs.
I think
and
after
then
the
Ryder Cup
playoffs.
is
Probably
over.
playoffs, and then make Ryder Cup the start of the new year. Because
Yeah,
all the year to dates, all that stuff's going back to zero after East Lake.
That's a scary thought.
Yep, the slate is clean.
Okay.
No Camp Champ 80 to 1.
No, I don't think
or
so.
Cam Davis 100 to 1.
Jeez, I mean, hey, those will happen again. They will happen.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. So we'll go into the general golf. This is a new segment presented by Links In. Join America's fastest growing golf network with over 1,400 private and public golf courses nationwide, 3,000 members, expanding into Texas, California, and Arizona in this September. It is a no-brainer to join up. Start playing matches and games with your newly expanded golf circle. It is the only club with an app using AI technology that matches golfers based on interests, golf preferences, and handicap, if you want. Join up today. Dues are deferred until 2022. We will be tagging them in all of our stuff. Download the app today. Get playing. I think it's a no-brainer. We even have a friend, our good friend Mike, came out to me unprompted when we were playing in the White Claw tournament. He said, hey, I joined up on this Links in Golf thing. You ever heard of it? And I said, boy, have I heard of it. Yes, I have. It's a great idea. You can't find someone to play with? Hop on the app, create a match. You can play for money. You can play just for pride. You can bring friends. You can play private courses that you wouldn't even dream of playing. And it's all over the country.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
And they are presenting our new general golf. So it'll be This Week in Golf presented by Links In. One thing we got to talk about is Patrick Reed. He's got double pneumonia. So both of his lungs are not looking good.
I was hoping that this waited like a couple days.
So you could bet him again.
Because I had my only big bet was Rory over him. Because I've been fading him. Turns out he's getting pneumonia.
The thing is, there are rumors, Tim, that he might play if he gets cleared.
Captain America, baby.
And I'm going to viciously bet against him.
He's getting pneumonia. He'd be the easiest.
Yeah, you
easiest
can't
target.
be walking 18 holes recovering from double pneumonia. That's
Like usually when you have pneumonia, the mucus is in like one part. This is both. So he's screwed. I hope he gets cleared though, so I can make some money back.
Dude, the value against betting him is going to be absolutely horrible.
Yeah,
you have to leverage your entire
You should
bank
request a
account.
cart.
What'd you say?
You should request a cart, John Daly style.
An air conditioned one like Tony
maybe.
Romo.
That'd be
No way they
interesting.
do it, no.
Oh yeah, I don't think they would, especially because people don't like him. But he's likely not playing. His wife put out on Instagram, said he's okay. They're just waiting on a plan and what to do. You kind of just have to take your antibiotics and wait for it to go away. So I mean, how many days you got, man? It's already Tuesday. He could tee off in 2 days. We haven't seen anything that says he's playing.
I think he already withdrew, right?
Did he already WD? I don't know.
He already withdrew, but I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure he withdrew yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Which would take him out for even Eastlake. So that's it. Maybe
Yeah.
the Ryder Cup will be his next thing if he's in it.
Yeah, it's good. He needs to recover. He's got double pneummonia.
I know.
Fucking
Team
crazy.
USA for the Solheim Cup. If you don't know what that is, folks, it's basically the Women's Ryder Cup. They started in 1990. It is USA versus Europe. It is Nelly Korda, Danielle Kang, Allie Ewing, Austin Ernst, Lexi Thompson. She seems like she's getting better with age here. Jess Korda, Megan Kang, and then there's some captain's picks: Lizette Salas, Jennifer Kupcho, Yalimi No, Mina Haragay, and Brittany Altamari.
I don't know the last two.
I don't know the last two either, but they were captain's picks, so they got to be pretty good.
Yeah, they must be.
Solheim Cup's exciting. That'll be on TV, I believe, on the Golf Channel while this stuff is on. Because CBS is done. Jim Nantz said, "Just see you later till the Ryder Cup." So I think this is all NBC.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't think CBS has this or the next. I think it's NBC.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that, folks at home, but I'm pretty sure Jim Nantz, during the broadcast, he said something along the lines of, like, I'm not doing the next couple.
Damn, I love Jim
But that's
Nance.
basically it for news, unless you guys have anything else you want to touch on.
Yeah. Did you apparently Colin Morikawa is injured?
What does he got?
A back problem,
Ah.
which he apparently did at the Olympics. That's all the information that is out there. But it's going around that he has a back issue. And
it correlates directly with his strokes gained approach numbers plummeting.
So fade that man's?
I don't know.
I will be.
I think I will too. See, that's how much of a sucker I am. That's all it takes is one cam being like, there's a rumor that his back hurts. I'm like, smash his opponent.
The rumor too was like he tried to make a few minor like swing adjustments because of the pain for his back.
Which is why he was
not good for a guy having back issues at 24.
But apparently it was feeling better when, like, after Friday when he left early, he was feeling good, and then he got extra time to rest and meet with his fundamentals coach to get his swing back. So
yeah, he did not look good on the TJ Tour Live Thursday, Friday.
No.
Couldn't really hit anything close, couldn't putt, couldn't chip. But hopefully he's okay. I mean, the game's better when he's playing well.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got for this week?
This week we have it is the 2021 BMW Championship, second leg of the PGA playoffs. It is at Caves Valley Golf Club in Owings Mills, Maryland. Again, a pretty new course. We've had a couple of new courses recently.
Yeah.
So there's not much history going on here. It's a member-owned, not-for-profit corporation with 600 members max, and you get invited. So I don't know how that works. Like, I don't know. I couldn't find anything else about that. I don't know how you get invited. I'm assuming you have to be really rich. That's the first thing.
Yeah, probably. Most of these courses, that's the stipulation.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know if it has anything to do with like your handicap. I imagine that has something to do with it. But then again, if you're rich enough, maybe not.
Maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah.
But anyways, the course was opened 30 years ago in 1991, which I believe was the same as Liberty National. No, didn't I think it is because that started in 1991.
Yeah.
Because we were like, why did it take so long? And it was designed by none other than Tom Fazio. We've had a ton of him this year. The biggest things that I saw were like some tournaments that they've hosted. They had the Division One Men's NCAA Championship in 2005 there. That was won by the Bulldogs. And I believe Brian Harmon and Brendan Todd and Kisner were on that team.
Damn.
I think. Like, but you can check me on that.
I will.
They had the Women's Golf Championship in 2009. They've had the Palmer Cup. They haven't had too much. And this is the first time there's been a PGA Tour event in Maryland in like this area for 60 years. This course they avoided for a long time because it was just considered too short. Like for a modern day player, they can't play here because it's just not a challenge.
Is it still?
No, they added a little bit to it. As far as history goes, Keegan Bradley holds a 72-hole record here at 260, which I found was interesting. But then again, I saw Jim Furyk shot a 59. And I was like, this course, they're going to shoot like, I don't know.
Why are they doing that to us?
Was
Back-to-back weeks.
Me seeing that it was Jim Furyk who shot a 59, it made me question things. But the BMW Championship itself is usually a great tournament. I was just thinking last year's was awesome. That was when DJ hit that like 66-foot putt to force a playoff.
Yeah.
And then Rahm was like, oh, you want to do that? Let me sink a 56-foot birdie, double breaking birdie putt. And that'll change everything.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay, fine.
Yes.
Is that still working?
Is that still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when it went red,
I thought when it stopped and you couldn't see it moving.
No. As long as the time's going.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
wow, I'm an
whoa.
idiot. I literally looked over and I was like, I don't see the thing moving. So.
No,
Dude, I was like,
we're
what are
live.
you guys doing?
Oh no! The whole time I'm literally while Cam's talking, my eye just like drifted
And I
to the
had to
computer.
look at what he was doing because
I'm
I
like,
got
why
nervous.
is that looking like
Yeah, he was
funny?
just looking
I know.
around.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
I'm an
still
idiot.
going.
No, keep that in. It shows that we're human. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I've made tons of errors, so that's all right.
All right, so that'll pretty much do it for the history. There's not really much going on. Again, this is a new course that we haven't seen it in 60 years. There's not too much, and with everything being like wonky this year. Like even the players don't really get to see the course because of the Monday finish. There's going to be a lot of unknowns.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like these guys aren't. They're getting there a day late. If they just made the cut, they're getting there a day late. So they're missing a whole really 2 days.
Yeah, you missed Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
So they get 1 day to figure this course out. It's a par 72. It's 7,542 yards. They in 2019 started renovations for this tournament. They added 7 or 8 tee box areas to give it distance. They installed new bunkers. They made the rough a little bit more thicker, so the rough can be troublesome this week. So driver accuracy will be important. And then just infrastructure work. Nothing like they just added a little bit of distance to this course. Other than that, it's like this is what Marucci. He is the club manager. He said all this stuff, and he said basically the course is still playing the way that it played before, but we added a little bit of distance to make it Tour Pro ready.
I see.
And Jordan Spieth had a quote about this place saying it's very risk reward. So you're going to see guys go real low, but then at the same time, you're going to see some guys really mess up.
I'm torn between this being a birdie fest again, but because they're not there to prepare the same way that it might not be. I can't decide what is.
There's too many unknowns for me this week.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I don't know, Tim. What do you think?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
I have no idea.
I think Tim was just working.
He's got.
You want the truth? No, I'm not working. I'm literally listening. The truth is, I have no idea.
I know. Well, why don't you take us into some gambling stuff, Tim? I know. I'm like at a loss too. I'm like I can't even comment because I've never seen it, and
I don't know. I just don't know.
Like we got one hand behind our back right now.
Yeah.
Like the bets came out late. There was no DK anything. Couldn't find the field out until Monday night. Mm-hmm. Who was even going to be in the tournament?
Yeah, because like FedEx points. Oh, think about that too.
Yeah, and then there's a FedEx point you need to do. And then there's still guys trying to get in the Ryder Cup. And then it's a course that you don't know. A lot.
The hurricane.
A lot of stuff, really.
The weather.
Yeah.
Look what
Henry is messing everything up.
Even though he was a fraud in the Boston area where we are, he was very legitimate in New York.
Yeah.
You see that when he was coming up the coast, he kind of took a left. Took a hard left.
Yeah,
instead of coming
but he came
up
right back, too, though. It was like an S motion.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. Fuck around and find out, Henri. So, Tim, why don't you take us into some stats you're thinking? Like, I mean, if you had to give out anything, I see you have some thoughts here on the sheet.
Yeah, I have strokes gained approach and strokes gained around the green based on the information that we do know.
And then give a third.
I think you have one more. Yeah.
Strokes gained, I don't know, is what I wrote. I mean,
Interesting.
There's one thing too that I've been thinking about a lot is like the playoffs for golf they're not like the playoffs for anything else, in a sense that like the guys who are coming in, or the teams rather, that have played well the whole year, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be able to play well now, right? Like so, like a guy like I don't know who played well earlier in the year.
Stewart sank, and it's just
Stewart
not
sink, right? Like he's out of it. But he had a fantastic year. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. I would say that there are some guys who played really well this year that went on a slump recently and are starting to hit a resurgence, like Corey Connors, who I'm all over.
Yep.
So that's fun to see. So I don't know. The playoff element adds a little bit of spice, but it's weird.
Yeah. I was diving a lot. Trying to find course history, so I've kind of decided that this is going to be like, I think if you hit it a far away at this course, you're going to have a massive advantage. Like because I don't think they lengthened it all that much. Like I don't think they added that much distance. So like a guy like, I'm not going to want to say it, but like Bryson, Brooks, Rory, they're going to be able to like rip these par fives up. So I did strokes gained ball striking. Last 12, everything that I did for this was the last 12 rounds.
I did the same thing. I went down to 16 last 4 tournaments. How you doing?
I did 3. I was like, I need guys that are hot right now. I did strokes gained ball striking. That's just a combination of off the tee and approach. I did driving accuracy just to add that into particular. I think it's more important here than distance, but strokes gained ball striking will add the distance in it. I did par 5 scoring because that's where all these long drivers are going to take advantage of, and I want to know who's doing it right now. I did strokes gained putting on bent grass because there are some guys that can go nuclear on bent grass, like Victor Hovland is the best bent grass putter in this field.
He needs a new putter.
I know, but he's like typically a bad putter, but this week it plays to his like strong suit.
Oh, hey, quick question for the two of you. Speaking of that, if you broke your putter, would you putt with the wedge or would you putt with a wood?
A wood.
I'd putt with my hybrid.
I think I would putt with my 4-iron, like my flattest iron.
My 4 hybrid, I would putt with.
Like he was putting with like a 56.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, that was weird. I might do a 7.
Okay. Yeah. To me, it's like anything I can stand straight up and like sort of have no. All right. Sorry. Keep going.
Where was I? Oh, and then I did opportunities gained because I think that this will go low, and I want guys who can hit it far. I want guys that can putt on bent grass, and I want whatever I just said. I don't even remember what I just said.
It's all right. The listeners got it.
Whatever I just said. Remember that.
I got strokes gained approach and strokes gained around the green weighed evenly for me this week. As you saw, even not that it's the same golf course at all, but at Liberty National, when it came down to it, like guys had to scramble for par. Like I know guys went really low, but it came down to like who could, like even Tony on 18, like John Rahm not scrambling for a birdie, like to get a good look around the green there. I think approach and around the green are going to be huge. I have strokes gained off the tee as well. Not just distance. I think like, I don't know, like you're hitting fairways, whatever. To me, sort of negligible. I think I'm weighing evenly to that strokes gained off the tee is like recent form. Like who am I? I'm looking at the list. Who's played well in the last few weeks? Like you said, Tim, like I can't rely on like who was really good in the beginning. Like someone really good in January or February. That doesn't mean anything just because they have 1 million FedEx points.
Yeah.
Like I got worried about that with Sam Burns, but then he came back and played well this week. So, I don't know.
There's a lot of this, like I said, there's a lot of unknowns this week. There is a lot of unknowns.
So yeah, Tim, you want to just kick off? Like, got some guys you're into this week. A little middle school crush. Who you liking?
Yeah, definitely. So I already said Corey Connors.
Yep.
He played really well last week. Gained a ton of strokes on approach. He finished like 13 under. And we've seen him excel at these sort of like not that long courses because he's so accurate from those second shots on par 5s and stuff like that. So I like Corey Connors. I thought Justin Thomas had a pretty good week and probably could have been better. His putting looked a little bit better. I like JT. I like Bryson again.
Okay.
I love Bryson.
I don't know what to tell you. I will be betting him to win again.
That might be one of the only bets that I make.
So,
truthfully.
As much as we trash him, like
I know,
it seems like it could set up real well for him.
It's working.
The next guy that I like. All right, I want both of you to guess who gained the 5th most strokes on approach last week.
Can't lay.
Wrong.
Oh,
Van Rooyen.
EVR.
Cam Champ.
Oh God, here we go.
Stop it.
And he actually lost strokes off the tee.
Yeah, he did.
That's not going to happen again. I love Cam Champ again. He pulled through for me last week, top 40. I might bump that up to like a top 20. I don't think he's going to win, obviously, but I'll also probably play him in some matchups. I like Victor Hovland. The putter thing was ridiculous. He actually had a good.
You could throw that Sunday out. You could throw the Monday out.
Yeah.
You can throw that round in the trash.
I'm almost throwing everybody's Monday out.
It's just so silly.
Yeah.
And then I might bet Scotty Scheffler again.
I think I like Scotty.
I like Scotty.
I like Scotty this week.
I can't get him out of my head. I think he's going to play well again. Xander is interesting because I feel like he's not getting much attention as far as storylines, but like he literally did he shoot the course record on one day?
I'm pretty sure he tied it. No, he tied it.
Yeah.
He tied it
with Steve.
Yeah.
So like he's been awesome. And I'll probably make Xander into it, but yeah, those are pretty much.
Only thing is, Tim, none of Xander's stats are like jumping out at me. Does that make any sense?
That's the thing. So I think that that's why he goes sort of underappreciated, but they're all like solid stats.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
He's just so good across the board. He's not like a guy who's like the best at one thing. He's just really good at everything.
Yeah, because when you run the models, like he's like middle of the road for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I don't know. That's a good point. I'll put him down as a question mark on mine for now. So you want me to hop into mine before you?
Yeah.
All right. For reasons that are obvious, and because he's a little pissed off. He's a little angry Spaniard. I mean, John Rahm, I like him again.
Yeah.
What's not to like? He was that close to winning. I think he just needs to not be in the lead. Like, he didn't do anything bad. Like he said, he did everything he needed to do. I think, again, he's, and he's also sounding off about how he doesn't like the format,
Yeah.
So, he's a guy I'll definitely bet on. I don't know if 5.5 to 1 outright is really worth my time.
No, it's definitely not worth your time.
But he is someone I'll probably have in a matchup or two or something here. Scotty Scheffler is another one I like for all the reasons that Tim mentioned. I think he's just a ball striker freak. I wish he played better last week. I was rooting for him. It was tough to watch. Patrick Cantlay has been outstanding at scrambling and around the greens in these last few weeks. And he hits the ball just fine off the tee, and he's just fine on approach. Like, I think he's a guy that can do some damage this week. Sam Burns popped up in all the models I ran.
I love Sam Burns.
Sammy Burns is kind of back. He had his run of 3 weeks where he was absolutely nuclear. Guy couldn't miss. And then he went a little, took a little back seat. But now he's back. He's playing good golf. Another guy, Abe Answer, where we talk about him every week. However, his around the green stuff, not great. I just think he's motivated right now. He played okay. He played okay at Liberty, not great.
I think I made this point before, but like, if we could break down how much collective money Abe Answer has made us this year, it's wild.
Same thing with Corey Connors.
Yep.
And another guy that I hope Cam is with me this week, Sugar Shane Lowry.
Yeah. I mean, what is not to like about that guy?
That's what I'm saying. And he's playing good right now. He's been hitting those Strixon irons. He's a fellow Strixon guy like myself. He played good this week. He could have been right in it. I don't think the delay was good for him, and the weather, the wetness probably not for how he's not such an aggressive ball striker that I don't know if that helped for the wetness. But
I want to check real quick.
I'm in on Cam. I'm in on Shane.
Yeah, I want to check real quick what his best putting surface is.
Oh, because if it's bent grass, we might be more in.
Yeah, because if you look at all of his strokes gain stuff, I mean, he's green across the board.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's his worst.
It's his worst.
Oh, that is interesting. That makes it interesting because if you,
but he's only losing 0.3.
I mean, look at his numbers. Off the tees, also no bueno for him as of late. Yeah. I like him. His approach game is
and around
solid.
the green is fantastic. 3-4 strokes around the green.
Yeah.
I think that takes away that bad putter.
If the putter's a 0, he's fine.
Yeah. He's a guy I'm high on. I know he just lost and he blew one into the water, but Cam Smith.
Yep.
We go again, man. I think he's just fine to keep playing good golf, and this is more of a strokes gained form kind of thing for me, who's playing well. Harris English. Love him this week. All over him.
Love him every week.
Yeah, but this is it.
There's no reason not to.
There's no reason not to. Look at everything he can do off the tee.
I used to be anti-Harris English, but I can't be anymore. It's impossible.
I wasn't that high on him last week, if that makes any sense. I only had one bet with him, and I don't think it hit. This week, I'm going to be a little more heavier. And now, these next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, I'll say them quickly. They're a little bit longer shots. Taylor Gooch was a guy that popped up in my models that I ran. Don't know how you guys feel about him, but he's been okay. Aaron Wise, I know he scorned you.
Love Aaron
but
Wise.
I like him.
No,
I like
he didn't
him.
scorn me.
He almost
Henri scored me.
Henri scorned you. That's right. A guy this week with the course record and that won me some dough last week, shockingly, and that plays pretty good on approach and around the green, Keegan Bradley. Oh, no. I think he'll play well. Maverick McNeely and Eric Van Rooyen are the last two there. We said that Maverick would keep.
I like Maverick.
He's going to play well again. He's going to get into the top 30. He's going to do it. And EVR. And then I have a question mark on my last one, which maybe we can discuss if either of you, how you feel about him. But Louis this
I'd
week.
be perfectly comfortable betting Louis.
Yeah. You think no, Tim?
Not gonna, but I.
Nope. Done with that guy forever.
So what? I mean, not outright, but you seriously don't think he's worth betting at all?
Nope.
He's gaining the second most strokes in the field.
Yep.
He's got green across the board.
He's losing the most strokes in the field of
strokes gained stones.
Of being a winner. Strokes gained stones. That's our stat.
He doesn't have. He's losing a billion strokes on that category.
All right.
I just feel like his last finishes since May. T17, T2, 3, 2, 18, 2.
But I'm saying don't bet him to win the tournament.
He has not topped 20'd.
Might be
in in months.
And this week, I think top 20 bets are going to be a little saturated because it's only 70 guys, you know?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want to bet Louis, you go right ahead.
Yeah.
If you want to bet Louis, you go right ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will.
I'm out on that, but
I'm gonna try to just find because I have a lot of the same guys. I mean,
okay. Hey, do your thing.
No, but there's one guy you guys didn't mention. It's Paul Casey, and now you might be scoring from him last week.
I was unimpressed last week.
Look at how he lost 6.49 strokes putting. That is his career worst.
Okay.
By the way,
that is so many strokes.
Yeah, but the St. Jude gained 7 putting. And he goes back to bentgrass this week, which is his best surface. That is an outlier week. He will not lose. I will say this right now. He will not lose 6 strokes putting again.
Yeah, I think it's the recency thing for me.
Look at his.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Off the tee and approach game and ball striking in general for him since May, unbelievable. He's gaining 10, 6, 5, 4, 2, 8. Huh?
He's like on that list of guys with like Colin and like they're just gonna be 0 putters.
Yeah.
If he just 0, and I'm just very much assuming he's not going to lose his career worst putting again back-to-back weeks. I don't believe that. So I think he's got good value, especially like with that recency bias that everyone has that he just didn't play well.
All right.
I like Rory again.
Interesting.
What was weird is he like flip-flopped this week.
Yeah.
That's what's like throwing me off. Like usually his approach game is his best thing, and he can't putt or do any of that.
Was he getting 3.5 putting?
Yeah.
That's
rolling
weird.
the ball putting. Just couldn't approach this week. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure he lost. If I broke that down, I'm pretty sure he lost 6 strokes approach in like 1 round.
Well, that's been his issue during this slump. Is like his approach game just fell to pieces, and then it came back
for like one. But like this week was like 1 round that just really held him back. I think it was like Thursday or Friday, and then he just tried to claw back too much. I like Rory this week. I'm with Tim. I really like Bryson this week. I think he's coming around. He just he's always going to be just crap at around the green. Like that's but if he's 0 putt, like he's been on a good putting trend. If he just gets back to even, he's dangerous.
All right.
This guy's just underneath him, Kevin Streelman. What do you guys think about this guy? I'm just curious.
He's quietly had a really good season.
He's made some money. I'm not sure like what his specialty is. Like I don't know what I'd like him for.
Me neither. Then there's 2 guys, Kevin Na and Sebastian Munoz. They like just recent form alone, those 2 have been monsters.
I went after Sebastian Munoz with Johnny Vegas hard last week, and that didn't work out.
But if you did it the week before, it didn't work out either. He's been like Munoz.
Is a monster right now. Like, his finishes his around the green play too and approach is bananas.
Dude, T8 at the Northern Trust, T2 at Wyndham, T23 at FedEx, and T2 at the John Deere. That's a hot streak of 4, and he is just hot trash off the tee and approach.
Yeah, he's
just unbelievable in the short game.
So he's just not missing.
I'm not betting him on a course that I think bombers have an advantage.
Yeah,
so
same.
take that out. Nope, I'm out on Kevin Na, so that's no. Sebastian Munoz, on the other hand, is just green across the board.
Yeah, he's been playing good. He's a guy. Maybe I'll throw him on.
I'm not fading him whatsoever. Charlie Hoffman, I find very interesting. His off the tee is a little scary.
He's been missing cuts and coming in like 50th though, hasn't he?
Yep. One more person I want to talk about, Jason Kokrak. This isn't who I like. I'm just interested in.
He let me down. He's let me down. I think 2 or 3 weeks in a row now.
He's got a lot of red going on lately.
Yeah, that's it. A T34 and 2 missed cuts. Like I love how his game works, and he can't put it together right now. So out on Jason.
Interesting. That was your guy.
Oh, let's put this. He is my guy, but for now, 2 or 3 weeks in a row, he's lost me money.
Just cuts. Not even just like a decently.
And he was making a case for Team USA, and now I don't know.
Now I would definitely say no. I think he's out. Cam Davis, I like. Again, just strictly because I think this is a Bombers course.
Yeah,
and he can birdie.
I mean, if you're talking Bombers, you also thinking Wyndham. Wyndham Clark hits the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did he? No, he got cut. He's not in this.
And just again recency bias.
Hey.
I think I'll have some Harry Higgs.
I'm gonna throw Harry Higgs on there. He's gaining strokes around the green on the green like crazy.
Yeah, if he can just zero approach. I mean, these aren't wonderful stats to look at right now, but he's had 2 top 16s in a row. I'm probably overlooking that because his approach game is abysmal.
Also, I won't bet this guy, but I have a weird feeling that Patton Kizzire is going to go bananas this week.
Tim, any action for you on Russell Henley, or because he rates out pretty well in this course?
Is he in this field?
Of course, he's in this field.
For
And he
what?
actually didn't play that bad last week. He just faltered on the putt with the flat stick, and that's
There's always one thing for Russell. Yeah,
you're right. There is always one thing. Seriously, like he's got good finishes. T7 cut, T11, T19, T13 cut. Like what? It's just bananas.
the funny thing is we bet him every time he got cut. So
you guys
without fail.
what'd you
Are
say?
you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move into jackets. I don't know about you guys, unless you got a couple guys you want to talk about.
I kind of want to do what we did last time. I just want to throw some of these matchups that I think are interesting
Okay.
and see what you guys.
Okay. Fire
Harris
away.
English minus 120 against Abe Answer plus 100.
I would take
And
Harris.
who?
Answer. Abe Answer.
What do you say?
Harris English versus Abe Answer. Harris
What are we
English is
talking
minus
about?
120. Yeah, who would you take?
I think I just lagged for like 10 seconds. Abe Answer.
Okay. What were you?
I'd say Harris probably right now.
I kind of like this. I'm just going to go wild card. I'm just going to.
Okay.
Cantlay minus is even with Brooks Koepka. Both minus 110.
Oh, I think Brooks though.
I like Brooks too. JT or DJ?
JT.
That's bad. That's
JT.
stupid. Stupid. That was easy. Brooks or Berger?
Brooks.
Berger is gaining a lot of strokes on Berger.
Well, where was he last week? And where was he the week before?
New York got the best of him.
It did, dude.
Happens.
Hideki or Shane Lowry? Hideki's the favorite.
Hideki Matsuyama.
It's a tough. These are tough
I think
matchups.
if Shane's plus money, maybe Shane.
He's minus 105.
All right, easy, even.
Rory or Paul Casey? Rory's the
God.
favorite.
Oh goodness. I mean, I think I wouldn't bet either of them. They both unimpressed me the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh my! John Rahm versus Jordan Spieth. John Rahm's minus 235.
I mean, there's some value in Jordan there.
Like literally, yeah, almost plus 200. And he has actually played this course 10 times.
I'm gonna bet that for sure.
I think I will. Just a little.
That's crazy. And these values against John Rahm are Colin Morikawa's plus 170, Schauffele's plus 165, Spieth is plus 190, JT's plus 165.
Might do the JT bet. JT could beat him this week.
Yeah. Spieth is plus money against everybody.
What? I mean, obviously because of Monday, but
like I think I would take him over Xander. He's plus 100.
The problem with Spieth though is when he gets like that, he gets in his own head.
Okay, so would you take? Okay, here's one: Jordan Spieth or Dustin Johnson?
Or who?
That's even. DJ.
oh god,
That is an actual coin flip.
my heart says
Would
Jordan,
I would never touch that.
but I don't think I would touch it. But I think I would go DJ.
I think I would go
Here.
DJ.
at this kind of
Yeah,
course.
he's won the BMW twice. I'll find one more. I'll find one more.
That hurts to think about.
Yeah, that's
Sam Burns or Russell Henley?
Burnsy. Sam played good last week.
we can't bet Russell Henley.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not allowed.
CNB, dude. Yeah.
Rory or Hovland?
Hovland.
Brooks or Bryson? We'll end with that.
Oh, Jesus.
Threw that on the music board.
My heart says Brooks, but the brain says Bryson.
Bryson.
Damn.
Yeah, wow. I might switch sides now. Maybe I'll go on Brooks' side.
All right.
No, jacket picks.
All right, what you got, Tim? Hit me.
Corey Connors, top 20.
Why?
Send him to the bank.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, I want to hear your rationale. The folks at home want to hear it.
I've already talked about him so much.
I know. I'm just kidding. Okay. I like Harris English top 20 for even money. Even money. There's only 70 guys. He doesn't even have to make the cut. This is no cut, right? Am I crazy?
This is a no-cut event.
This is a no-cut event. Okay. Yeah. And he's got to secure Team USA, even though he's already in the top 10 for FedEx points. But he needs to play well. I got Harris. What you got, Cam?
I'll tell you in 1 second. Because I am undecided at this current moment. I'm taking Joaquin Neiman over Kevin Na.
Wow. All right. That's a ballsy pick. Kevin Na's hot. Tim just said it.
I know. I'm fading Kevin Na.
Wow. All right.
Too much. He doesn't have the length for this.
So,
Doesn't
folks,
have the length for this.
we gave you the guys with Kevin.
Enough.
Kevin Nat.
Kevin Nat this week.
That's so bad. We're terrible. So we gave you the guys we like. We gave you a rundown of the course. It's hard to predict, like we said, folks. However, we gave you our jacket picks, the stats to look out for. It's a wonky week, and it got the best of us last week. But this week, we're going to right the ship right into the playoffs.
Listen, and for all those out there, just buckle up.
Yeah.
Because this week could get ugly for you real quick.
And if you're the guy with our voodoo doll just stabbing us,
Cut the shit.
yeah, stop. Tim, anything you want to take the people out on?
No.
No. Tim in his hotel room in Vermont. I'm going to clip that. All right, folks. That'll do it for episode 20. Unless you guys got anything you want to talk about. Justin, Cam, Tim, I think that'll do it.
I'm good.
I think we're good.
No, but we got a guest interview coming up at some point that the viewers should be looking out for. Right?
In the next couple of weeks, when we're on an off week, we'll drop it. All right, folks. Have a good weekend. Later.
Later.